Firstly, to those who attended the RICS webinar earlier today on the 14th of April, sincere apologies. The demo didn't work the way it should have worked. Technology behaves like this at some point in time. However, that's no reason for us not to believe in it. So I'm here back, recorded a video for you guys to take a look at it. And yeah. So as I was mentioning, the most important aspect is that how do we, like when we use common AI tools which are available, Claude, ChatGPT, whatever, Gemini, and pass on certain asset details, we get a pretty good, decent output, right? Given if our prompting is all right. However, it obviously does not retain context. And through this example, what I'm trying to say is that if we can have custom tools which solopreneurs or smaller enterprises, small businesses can use, they can not only improve their outcomes that they give to their customers, they improve productivity, which allows you to earn back the billable hours, have more customers, be more productive, and have more revenue. And most importantly, allows you to take a competitive advantage in helping your customers move to the outcomes. So without much further ado, let's do one thing. I'll record. This is one of the workflows where I'm converting an audio to an asset condition report. So let's say I'm looking for an air handling unit. I'm investigating an air handling unit which has had issues on supply air fan. There's been a lot of hunting that's been happening on the fan speed. The fan is speed is ranging between 80% to 100% with an increasing trend. The flow is reducing. The design at which the fan speed should have operated should have been around 65%. The annual maintenance was last done 6 months back. It most likely is a filter related issue. We need to spend someone to ensure that the filters are cleaned or replaced. If that doesn't solve, then we will have to look into CMR controller issue or potential other mechanical issues that might exist. The flow is not hunting as much as the fan speed is. So I've recorded it and I'm going to drop it on to this and let the workflow run. All right, you can see that obviously it's also generated a Word document if I want to download, but it gives me the condition assessment. It rates the condition of the asset. It says we don't have quantitative filter pressure drop. What are the key issues? What are the actions that I need to be taken? So on and so forth. It also gives me the table on fan speeds, the measurements that we have taken, and if there is any value or measurements that were taken. Also explains on some of the risk area, on energy efficiency, reliability, so on and so forth. But let's say this is one report that's coming, but let's say your client kind of acts on it, right? And suggesting that the work's being done on it. How do you build context? So let's say we go to automated QC, where we are saying that, hey, you know what? The filter was actually clean, right? So you're saying filter was clogged and now replaced with a new one, correct? And then you actually give photographic evidence. So you see how stuff which so much data that's actually get collected or on the CAFM, CMMS, so on and so forth, ends up actually getting used. So obviously we are running this quality check. It will automatically look at the data. In this case, it says fail because the first image shows a new clean filter being held, but the context requires proof that the new is now installed in place of the clogged one. There's no clear evidence in the photos that the replacement has actually been completed. So another photo that I took from the internet, one was a clog filter, but the other one I just took someone holding on a clean filter. So what the agent is obviously saying that you don't know whether that's been put in, so on and so forth. Correct. Now let's go back and say, let's say these contexts have been built. How does it all matter, right? So I could, assuming that's context, more deeper context that's available, you are able to then do multiple things. So for example, you might want to run, you can have multiple skills as individuals, organizations, your own IP, or use what's available in the tool. Let's say you want to do physics-based asset reasoning. So you run the skill, which means that with the context that's available, it will reason on how the asset is performing, what's the impact, so on and so forth. So you see how over a period of time, if you're able to maintain so much of context, multiple things can happen. I could also run it and say, hey, as per NHS condition assessment, what should be the condition of the asset? So I'll probably pause here. That's what I wanted to demonstrate. Um, this has all been vibe coded by me. That's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is very simple. There are tools that you would need. You should be starting to think on your AI strategy. Doesn't matter if you are a solopreneur, whether you are a small, medium business. In fact, it's more important. And as I mentioned in the recording and in the webinar, please feel free to reach out. We are inviting some of the small, medium sized businesses to work with us, who we're going to work with you to bring the processes, the workflows into your services, which does not make you a sort of technology, where you're not using only technology as assistance, but you're actually becoming AI native service provider. And that's a huge differentiation to carry, in my opinion. And once again, sincere apologies for the demo not really working during the webinar. I really apologize, but hope that you get an opportunity to take a look at it. Thank you so much.